On the news tonight, Anambra Governor Soludo announces 15,000 Naira Christmas allowance for civil servants. Anambra government seeks collaboration with industrialists to chart a way for industrial development. 2023 census, MPC flags off 10 days on-level training for trainers. India beef up military presence at disputed border with China. Before the news in detail, here is a special message. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. Good evening and welcome to the news. My name is Chidima Oranwa. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has reassured Anambra workers of greater commitment to improve the welfare of workers in Anambra State. Governor Soludo gave the assurance while speaking to Anambra workers on the occasion of 2022 Public Service Day. Government House correspondent Valentine Mbadua has details.
Just more belief I get received the alert today. I get sent the way today. I get measure if I 15,000
The governor, while commending the Anambra public servants for their dedication to duty, said that more needs to be done for the state to achieve the height of being livable and prosperous. He announced that all public servants, as well as pensioners in the state, will receive 15,000 Naira for their Christmas bonus within the next 24 hours, and that wages of Anambra workers will be increased by 10% across board by next year. The governor also promised that funds will be released for their promotions to be processed. He assured that salaries must be paid promptly and no retiree under his watch will be owed pension. Governor Soludo reassured of prudence and accountability in managing the state resources and more dividends of democracy to Indian Anambra.
Public service. I am the public chief public servant. Okay? Mana no public servants ndị ọzọ na-eme ka anyị na-ekwu na solution is here. Ọkwa na ụnụ na-eme ka solution a chawapụta ife.
The head of service, Barrister Theodora Igwebe, in her address harped on the need for improved service delivery on the part of public servants while presenting their challenges to the governor. She announced that Governor Soludo has approved the training of Anambra State civil servants on ICT to enable public service in Anambra State become technology-driven. Barrister Igwebe, while emphasizing on the theme of this year's celebration, performance management system, impact on the Nigerian public service, tasked the public servants on dedication to duty for improved service delivery.
Our appeals to Mr. Governor. We are looking forward, sir, to a positive consideration of the full implementation and the consequential adjustment of the national minimum wage in the state.
In a vote of thanks, Mr. Chidi Erike thanked Governor Soludo for his dedication towards a greater Anambra State and promised the support of public servants. Governor Soludo at the occasion presented awards of recognition to some public servants for their excellent performance, including Mr. Okechukwu Emeyebo, Mrs. Chito Osili, Mrs. Uju Anyako, Miss Sylvia Anierobi, among others. Cutting of cake, music performance, and dance climaxed the event held at the Jeremy Udodi State Secretariat, Awka. Public Service Day is an annual event fixed to hold on 23rd of June every year. However, every state is at liberty to hold their celebration anytime within the year. The event was attended by critical stakeholders in the public service, including the immediate past head of service, Barrister Harry Odo, the national president of ASATU, Barrister Titus Odo, permanent secretaries, members of the executive council, among others. In Awka, Valentine Mbadua reporting for ABS News.
Anambra State Ministry of Industry has organized a meeting with the Anambra State Council on Industries. The meeting, aimed at determining a direction for the state industrial development, brought together captains of industry from the 21 local government areas of the state, as well as other relevant stakeholders at the Jerome Udodi Secretariat Complex in Awka. Onyinye Agobeze reports.
The Commissioner, Dr. Obinna Gornadi, stated in his opening remarks that with the theme Industrial Sector as a panacea for development, the forum sought to collaborate with industrialists to strategize on how to strengthen the sector. He re-emphasized Governor Chukwuma Soludo's vision to industrialize the state, stating that the forum is to engage industrialists and learn about their challenges, as well as mobilize solutions to their problems, advising them to be willing to work with the state government.
So the government is saying we are out, we are willing to do something about the situations. We need to enlarge it. We need to have traders that will encourage to go into manufacturing. We need to have MSMEs that we want to scale up.
In his keynote address, the Permanent Secretary of the Ministry, Dr. Emenike Ezinando, thanked the participants and underlined the importance of putting minds together to address the sector's challenges, particularly those concerning power, taxes and operations. He stated that it is an opportunity to hear from stakeholders in order to relay their findings to the Anambra State government in search for solutions.
And I believe that with constant engagement, we will know our problems, and together we brainstorm to make suggestions that we carry to the highest level of government.
Some of the stakeholders, including Chief Kelvin Obieri, President of the Onitsha Chambers of Commerce, Mr. Don Pedro Ebenezer, Director, Standard Organization of Nigeria, Anambra State Region, and Mrs. Chisom Onyeka, Corporate Affairs Advisor, Nigerian Breweries, thanked the Commissioner for the initiative, hoping for a frequent meeting because, according to her, the industrial sector is an important sector that creates jobs. The meeting featured presentations and an interactive session with the Commissioner. In Oka, I am Onyinye Agubeze reporting for ABS News.
Anambra State Health Insurance Agency ASHIA has commemorated the 2022 World Universal Health Coverage Day in Oka. The United Nations General Assembly endorsed a resolution which urged countries of the world to accelerate progress towards the attainment of universal health coverage. Health correspondent Chibuzo Okoye has details of this report.
Universal health coverage is such a time when everyone, everywhere would have access to affordable quality health care. Speaking during the event, the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of ASHIA, Dr. Simeon Oyemechi, said that the theme of the day, which is Build the World We Want, a healthy future for all, provides an opportunity to reflect on the modest efforts of Anambra State government towards building a prosperous homeland where everybody can live and enjoy life to full potentials without suffering catastrophic health expenditure. Dr. Oyemechi said that with the realization that over 85% of Anambra belong to the informal sector, the agency developed the adoption model to catalyze activities around enrollment of that segment of the society. He unveiled that ASHA has at the moment registered over 180,000 persons into the scheme. The ASHA boss noted that Governor Chukwuma Soludo has taken the ASHA coverage to another level, introducing the solution care for road transport workers who are compliant weekly or monthly levy to operate. He thanked their partners, the European Union and World Health Organization, for their technical and financial support.
As ability to pay for health insurance is gradually equating the willingness to pay for health insurance over these years. Adoption model has come to be a Anambra State Health Insurance Scheme to be adjudged by the European Union and World Health Organization as the best performing informal sector health insurance scheme in Nigeria.
Mrs. Uche Ezewaka also delivered lecture on access to health insurance and its influence on health-seeking behavior in Anambra State.
Little did we know about how our enrollees are faring, in terms of access to quality health care. And again, how the adoption model, like he presented, is faring as well as changes. How has being part of the health insurance scheme change people's health-seeking behavior with regards to access to health care. So we felt it's important to carry out this study, at least to assess what the agency is doing, as well as how our enrollees are faring.
In Oka, this is Chibuzo Okoye for ABS News.
As part of activities heralding the 2022 Ofala Festival of the traditional ruler of Omo community in Ayamelum local government area, Igwe Chris Chidume says illustrious sons of the area have been installed into the prestigious Ozo chieftaincy titles. The glamorous event, which took place at the Igwe's Palace, Omo, provided opportunities for various groups, age grades, schools, families, individuals and churches in the town to pay homage to the traditional ruler on his Ofala festival. Correspondent Emmanuel Chiwata completes this report.
The Omo community was agog with fanfare as the people thronged the Igwe's Palace in continuation of his Ofala festival. There was spontaneous jubilation as Igwe Chidume and his entourage made their way into the arena. The expansive palace was largely filled up with beautifully colored masquerades like the Akuchuku, Soja and Ijele, as well as traditional dancers who entertained the people. The children who could not hold their joy were struggling to catch a glimpse of all activities going on, just as various groups were trooping in and out of the seat of the throne as a way of paying homage to the king. In that sunny afternoon, men, women, the young and old were adorned in beautiful attires and cultural dance costumes, swived to the soothing rhythm of drums and other musical instruments, just as the event attracted the who is who in the community. While performing the installation ceremony, Igwe Chidume said that for a community to have any meaningful development, the people must cooperate with one another in order to take the community to greater heights, disclosing that those installed have been scrutinized and deserve such honor. The traditional ruler, who expressed his feelings for a successful festival, called on government at various levels to see the potentials of the community, where majority are predominantly farmers, and maintained that if the government would explore the potentials of the people by provision of infrastructural development, issues of food scarcity would be reduced to the lowest minimum in Anambra State.
Contribution to the economic growth of the local government and the states and Nigeria in general.
In their speeches, some of the new Ozo Peter Emeka and Ozo Joseph Okonkwo, who expressed gratitude to the king, assured to use their positions to foster development in the community and not to betray the confidence reposed in them.
I really thank God for this kind of thing. It's a remarkable day in my life. As from today, since they said I am doing something good in this community, I will add more effort to my doing to make sure that more progress will come to this community. So I pray God Almighty to always support us to make sure that all our efforts will come out to be a good thing.
The head of Ndiozo in the community, Ozo Obiekezie Udemezwe, and a member of the Igwe's cabinet, Chief Paul Egwato, described the 2022 Ofala as the best so far in the history of the community, while thanking the traditional ruler for positive transformation in the community.
Anambra State and Nigeria in general, as well. This community, a very good potable drinking water.
Emmanuel Shibata for ABS News.
It was a moment of thanksgiving and celebration of God's faithfulness at Christ the King Parish, Omo, in Ayamelum local government area, as the traditional ruler of the community, Igwe Orano Chidume, appreciated God and praises and thanksgiving for a successful Ofala festival. Correspondent Emmanuel Chiwata has the rest of the report.
The joy of the traditional ruler knew no bound as he led his wife, cabinet members, indigenes, friends and well-wishers to express sincere gratitude to God Almighty, who has been their protector and beacon of hope since the beginning of the 2022 Ofala Festival. Recall that the Ofala Festival started on Thursday, 15th December 2022 with an interaction with the media tagged Omo in Focus and was concluded on Sunday with the colorful Thanksgiving Mass. In his speech during the Mass, Igwe Chidume said, since the commencement of the Ofala, all activities were awesome, hence the rationale for the Thanksgiving, while thanking the church and the entire people of Omo for their support during the festival and reminded them that the church remains the last hope of the common man. The monarch reiterated that his mandate remains to ensure the total welfare of every citizen in Omo, irrespective of denomination, urging his people to keep working for the development of the town. Earlier in his homily on the coming of Jesus in mystery, Reverend Father Bernardine Muoka from Pope John Paul II Major Seminary, Uno, admonished the congregation to remember the second coming of Jesus Christ and the need to live within the tenets of Christianity.
Joseph na Maria, ekwekolita na haga, makataze afuna Maria na ime. Joseph wele chike ya ni ile mama webe abesi olo Maria dika munye na mwo ime ya ustelike ronso.
The parish priest of Christ the King Parish Omo, Reverend Father Patrick Eguatu, congratulated the Igwe on a successful festival and charged his cabinet to keep supporting the king for more developmental strides in the community. The mass was capped with a special rendition by the choir. Emmanuel Shibata for ABS News.
Still to come on the news tonight, 2023 census, MPC has flagged off 10 days on O-level training for trainers. India has beefed up military presence at disputed border with China. Here's a special message. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values that's giving maximum support for the tax ahead. The news returns after this time out. Please join us again.
Christmas means different things. It's the decorations that brighten up everywhere. It's the memories and thoughtful gifts we share with loved ones as we enjoy a beautiful celebration. Whatever Christmas means to you, make it a Bigmas every morning with the goodness of a Peak Protein breakfast. From all of us at Peak, have a Merry Peakmas. Christmas means different things. It's the decorations that brighten up everywhere. It's the memories and thoughtful gifts we share with loved ones as we enjoy a beautiful celebration. Whatever Christmas means to you, make it a Bigmas every morning with the goodness of a Peak Protein breakfast. From all of us at Peak, have a Merry Peakmas.
Welcome back to the news. The Federal Commissioner representing National Population Commission (NPC) in Anambra State, Mr. Chidi Ezoke, has flagged off a 10-day zonal level training of principal trainers for the 2023 population and housing census. The program, which is currently ongoing at Archbishop Obiefuna Retreat Center, Opuno, attracted participants from the Southeast Zone among others. Correspondent Blessing Uchendo has details.
While flagging off the program, Mr. Ezoke said the 2023 population and housing census would be the first fully digital census in Nigeria, adding that President Muhammadu Buhari has approved the conduct of the next exercise in April 2023 and that the Commission has made necessary preparations in line with international best practices to make the exercise a huge success. The MPC state chairman noted that the current training is the second level before the census and would be stepped down to the state level where enumerators and supervisors would be trained in readiness for the 2023 exercise. He also stated that the objective of the exercise was to prepare the second level trainers for a standardized census training, adequately teach them concepts and definitions for the 2023 PHC, provide clear guidelines for the field enumeration producers for the PHC, provide robust instructions on the use of the census data collection and applications, as well as provide first-hand guides for the census field operation.
We are working with a budget, the federal government, and I must be frank with you, the state government has done very well in Anambra State to help us in straightening things out and in making sure that the census is properly conducted in Anambra State. I also know that the state governors of Imo and Abia are doing tremendously well to assist in getting things done. What is left is for you to imbibe what you have been taught here.
On his part, the Zonal Training Center Coordinator, Dr. Samuel Kalo, urged participants to devote maximum attention to deliberations in the training in order to expand their knowledge and understanding of the process of taking census.
Aware of the enormous responsibility placed on us, and of course the confidence that the Commission has on every one of us as representatives, as ambassadors of the Commission. And I want to commend your commitment so far.
On his part, the Anambra State Director of MPC, Dr. Joachim Olasi, noted that Southeast has 2 training centers, one at Ebonyi and Anambra, with Anambra having 260 participants in attendance, adding that they have capable hands for the exercise.
I will have what they call TCL, Training Center and Center that are trained. We also have the person that is the size of IQ 1. In all, the secretariat is about 9, including 2 M&E. They're all here in the class.
Some trainees, Uchechukwu Peter and Mr. Tochukwu Ogwebe, harped on the need for effective grassroots sensitization through radio announcements, town hall meetings, and help of the church and market leaders to achieve the needed results during the census. In Oka, Blessing Uchendo, ABS News.
The standard bearer of the All Progressives Grand Alliance, Abgath Njikokewan constituency in next year's election, Mr. Chidi Ibe-Emeka, has inaugurated Traders Mandate Association. The inauguration ceremony, which took place at Enugu Civic Center, drew traders from the constituency who collectively showed their support for the candidate. Correspondent Chibuzo Obirike tells us more.
Traders Mandate Association, an initiative of Mr. Ibe-Emeka, is an umbrella body of all small-scale traders domiciled at Nkwo Enugu, Afonofia, Eke Enugu Agede, Eke Urunebo, as well as roadside shops in Njikoka 1 constituency. Inaugurating the association, the chairman of the occasion, Chief Theodore Omalo, who was represented by Engineer Tobechukwu Omalo, described the move as the way to go in uniting and harmonizing the interests of the traders and commended the traders for speaking with one voice. The convener of the event, Mrs. Amaka Mwokwo, revealed that under the association, various categories of traders will benefit immensely as it will give them voice and open doors of opportunities and responsibilities, as well remodel their character as disciplined individuals and organizations before corporate bodies that aim to invest in their welfare.
Our aims and objective in this Traders Mandate Association is to lend hands to the poor and the less privileged, mostly the petty traders among the traders in the association.
Addressing the traders, the chief protocol to Governor Chukwuma Soludo, Mr. Chinedu Nwoye, enjoined them to be committed in their quest for improved business opportunities and reminded them that Governor Soludo places high regards on the traders. Evidence in the inclusion of 2.5 million in the 2023 budget for the welfare of traders, and asked them to rally round APGA candidates for 2023 general election. Contributing, the APGA candidate for Njikoka 1 constituency in Anambra State House of Assembly, Mr. Chidi Ibemeka, pointed out that the association will serve as a cooperative society with intent of uniting traders in pursuit of their welfare, and assured them that he will roll out 5 million naira zero-interest loan in assisting them achieve their targets. Mr. Ibemeka assured them of quality representation if elected, stating that his experience as a successful philanthropist who began his life as a trader will help him achieve his campaign promises to his constituents.
In my manifestos, I made it official that I'm going to do my best to change the life standard of our people by investing in humanity.
The inauguration ceremony was witnessed by the Speaker of Anambra State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Uche Okafor, Anambra State Commissioner for Budget and Economic Planning, Ms. Chiamaka Nnake, the APGA candidate for Anambra Central Senatorial District, Honorable Dozie Nwankwo, and his counterpart for Anota, Njikoka, and Dunukofa Federal Constituency, Sapit Ibida, among others.
And on the foreign scene, India's Foreign Minister Subrahmanyam Jaishankar has said that the country has scaled up troop deployment along the disputed border with China to an unprecedented level. Mr. Jaishankar added that India would not let China unilaterally change the status quo at the border. His comments came days after Indian and Chinese forces clashed in a disputed area along the border in the Arunachal Pradesh state. India said that the encounter began due to an encroachment by Chinese troops. China's foreign ministry has said that according to their knowledge, the situation on the border was generally stable and the two sides were maintaining dialogue on the issue. India and China share a disputed 3,440 kilometer long de facto border called the Line of Actual Control, or LAC, which is poorly demarcated. A special valedictory session has been held at the Anambra State House of Assembly in honor of the late Honorable Clifford Chukwuka. The late Honorable Chukwuka represented Anambra Southeast constituency in the old Anambra State House of Assembly between 1979 and 1983. House of Assembly correspondent Chukwuemeka Modelim was there and reports.
It was a celebration of life well spent as members of Anambra State House of Assembly, family members, friends and relatives of the deceased paid him their last respects. In his tribute to the family of the fallen legislator, the Speaker of the State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Uche Okafor, said the deceased was a vocal voice who attracted a lot of constituency projects to his constituency and was loved by them due to his effective representation. The Speaker enjoined his family to be consoled by the fact that he lived a life worthy of emulation and died a fulfilled man.
As we mourn our political father and senior colleague, the late Honorable Clifford Chukwuka, we are proud of his accomplishments. His service to God and humanity was exemplary. On behalf of the Anambra House of Assembly, I commiserate with the family members of the late Honorable Clifford Chukwuka on this great loss, and console you with the fact that the great parliamentarian, our father, school administrator, a great politician, lived a fulfilled and transparent life worthy of emulation. May his soul rest in peace. Amen.
In his tribute, the member representing Anambra East constituency, Honorable Obinna Emeneka, who read the citation of the late Honorable Chukwuka, described him as a thoroughbred professional and an institution as he raised many people through teaching and was instrumental to the success of many personalities in Anambra State. The Deputy Majority Leader of the House, Sir Emeka Afoka, while thanking God for blessing the deceased with longevity, expressed joy that he was among the forebearers of legislative institution of the old Anambra State House of Assembly and contributed immensely to the development of Anambra State.
And he lived a life worthy of emulation. So mine is just to pray that God will continue to give his soul eternal rest. And the family members, you should be comforted that you lived a worthy life, you lived a fulfilled life, a life of accomplishment, a fulfilled life indeed.
In a vote of thanks, the son of the deceased, Mr. Kenechukwu Chukwuka, who spoke on behalf of his immediate family, expressed gratitude to God for the gift of his father to humans and the house for the honor they accorded him.
We, the members of the Chukwuka family, we highly appreciate the concern and the assistance you people have shown to us. Especially, I want to also appreciate our member representing Anambra East, Honorable Obinne Meneka. We, the Chukwuka family, appreciate you all. Thank you very much.
From the State House of Assembly, Chukwuemeka Modelem, ABS News.
Remember that you can follow ABS from any parts of the world by liking our Facebook page at ABS Radio Television Oka. Subscribe to our YouTube page at ABS Television Oka. Follow us on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. Log on to our website at www.absradiotv.com. And now the main points again. Anambra Governor Soludo has announced a 15,000 Naira Christmas allowance for civil servants. Anambra government is seeking for collaboration with industrialists to chart a way for industrial development. 2023 census, NPC has flagged off 10-day zonal level training for trainers. On the foreign scene, we also told you that India has beefed up military presence at disputed border with China. And here's a special message again. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a tutor around maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. And that is on the news tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Chidimma Orangwa. Good night.